If somebody's in, welcome in. I think it's just me, though, right there. Welcome in. If anybody's in, I'm just waiting for Jake to finish. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hello, I see 3 people in. Bruck and Resell. Hello, whoever's in. Just waiting for more people. And then I'll pin a giveaway here too, just shortly. Who is in here so far? Say hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It doesn't tell me who's joining. Well, it looks like Carlos is in. What's up, man? Is Jake wrapping it up, or is he still live? Because I assume he's going to send some people over here. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I need to pin a giveaway real quick. So get in early, guys. Those of you that are in. Oh, 13 people here so far. Get into the giveaway. Everybody, it is free. What is up, everybody? Welcome in. Go right here. 10 of you so far have entered, but the first thing I'm giving away is this Converse small for ladies or a young lady little jacket. So this is absolutely free. Go right there. Join it. Yep. And you can put in that Biscuit 59. If you haven't bought before, you just have to make sure that before you buy something, you go in and attach it as a coupon, I think. I think that's how it is. But everybody, welcome. Thanks for coming in. I've got a lot of incredible clothing items, shoes. If you go right here, you can see what I have that I'm selling. I have some really good stuff that has some value, but I'm passing it on to you so you guys can list it because I hate listing clothing. But enter right there for the giveaway. Also, if you go into my Buy It Now, I have some horror stickers, some Pokemon little trinkets and stuff like that you can get, and your progressive shipping will start. And I think it's only $3.99 to start the progressive shipping. So technically, if you get something from the Buy It Now, and then with the progressive shipping on your first item that you get for auctions, it will be reduced shipping compared to if your very first item is an auction item. I hope that makes sense. So save some money on shipping. So 30 people in here, but only 13 are in the free giveaway. You have to go up there and hit giveaway if you want it. It's a 5-minute timer. I think there's 4 minutes left, so get in there. All right, let's start off with something right now. Let's start off with, how about a Tommy Bahama shirt? Let me pin it real quick. We're going to get started, everybody. Just bear with me real quick while I get it ready. Where you at, Tommy Bahama? Of course, I got to search for it. Sorry. Tommy Bahama. Only $2 start, too, everybody. How freaking crazy is that? But this is a extra large Tommy Bahama. I know it's a little wrinkly, so you do have to do a little work when you get it. But there's the back. I think it's a Pelican with a cigar. But you can get your pre-bids in now. Somebody just put a pre-bid in, but it is like a white, creamish color, extra large Tommy Bahama. I should have kept this for myself, but it says, yeah, fits the bill. Fits the bill, Tommy Bahama. Let's start it right now. Tommy Bahama, button down, cream colored. There's the back hit. It's pretty cool. This is good for a little PC. And who's going to start the party today? Right now, it's J-Ride is starting the party. Who is going to be the first purchase? and start this freaking party. Oh, G Johnson is winning it. Is that, do I know G Johnson? Is that somebody I know? I'm not even reading the chat, but. And this went to G Johnson. Thank you very much. Your first purchase. Let's see. I know a G Johnson, but I don't know if that's him or not. If it is, say hi. But thank you very much. $6 first purchase. You got the party started. G Johnson. Thank you very much. Oh, it's Glenn. Okay, I thought you were somebody else that I knew that lived here in Vegas with me. But Glenn, thank you very much. You got the party started. I appreciate it. Let's do this Pendleton long sleeve plaidish. It is an extra large Pendleton button down, not pearl snap. But let's pin this and let's see who wants this for a $2 start. Let's see, where you at, Pendleton? Come on, there you are. Move to stage. Okay, so let me just show you guys real quick. It's in incredible shape. I don't know how old it is, but Pendleton, extra large. Let's run it. Trev the Picker started the party on this one at $2. Pendleton, long sleeve, extra large, made in Indonesia. I don't know if that even matters, but let's see. We've got MBS Bargains is in the lead at $5. Oh, G Johnson just said, nope, I'm stealing it at $7. $7, Pendleton long sleeve in really good shape. Really good shape. And it went to G Johnson. Glenn, thank you very much. And the winner was Robert. I didn't see what the handle was. Wild Woodpeckers. You got a beautiful Converse small jacket. And thank you again. Thank you again, Glenn. Okay. What do we want to do next? How about a pair of shoes? Let's do these Metcons. See if anybody wants to buy some shoes. If anybody's in the mood to buy some shoes. It's a Nike Metcon 3 Paramount Blue White, size 12. Men's or women's. We're not going to discriminate. But these are some Netcons. There's what the bottoms look like. And it is a size 12. Let's see if you can get some lighting in here. But they're in pretty good shape, pretty good condition. I mean, I did put in the pictures, though, if you guys go down there and look, there is a little issue there. So, Trev, if you put in and you don't want to actually bid, sorry, I should have shown this first. But on both sides, there is a little bit of wear right there. And then obviously, you know, I showed that in the picture. That should be easy to fix. But let's start it. PC stops. Yeah, a lot of us. Still real nice. Yeah, they're really nice. Nike Metcon size 12 threes. Paramount Blue. Beautiful. Running, CrossFit shoes, whatever you want to use them for. Looks like Jake is going to get them for a steal, $3. Thanks, Jake. J Ride Flips in the house. All right, let's see if anybody wants to take some of these hats off my hands. That kind of sounded weird, though. Like the hats don't go on my hand, they go on my head, but you know what I mean, guys, right? Okay. So this is a lot of 4 baseball hats. Now, here's the thing. They do, I don't know, I haven't Googled it yet or YouTubed it on how to fix some of these, but they do, you know, you do need to bring a little bit of life to them. But here's a Kansas City Chiefs hat. I'm sure that these are all used, but it does still, somebody left the tag on it. I mean, the inside looks pretty clean, but it is a Nike strap back. And then you got a Chicago Cubs. This one, it looks like it's for a youth possibly. But again, it needs to have a little life rock to it. But I know, Carlos, you're probably a Cubs fan, or maybe you're a White Sox fan. Your computer, there you go. Is that a stab at me? What's up, Jose? How you doing? We also have, so this is going to be a lot of 4. You got the Atlanta Braves, and this one is a 7 and an 8, so it is for a tinier head, but it is a new era, Atlanta Braves. And then the last one is a White Sox. There you go. See, I got 2 different Chicago teams, and this one is authentic 5950. See if anybody likes reselling hats. But you got 4 hats. Let's start the auction. 4 hats. $2 start. You get 4 hats. You do have to put a little work into it, though, unfortunately. But see if anybody's even interested in these. You got 2 Chicago ones, Atlanta, and somebody came in at the last second and said, you know what, I'll steal it at $2. There's some room to make some profit. Maybe you want it for yourself. I don't know. If you do, that's perfect. But thank you, Wild Woodpecker. Appreciate it. I think you're the same one that won the giveaway too, right? Yeah, perfect. I can get this box going for you. Wild Woodpecker. Thank you. Okay, let's do. I don't know, guys. Stay tuned, though, because I'm going to be doing this one later. It's a Big Pony Polo Ralph Lauren. So this will be coming up soon. But I will do this is a very clean white Hugo Boss. I think this size is XL, but a V-neck Hugo Boss. Let me move it to stage. White Hugo Boss V-neck t-shirt, extra large. See if anybody's interested in some of these. Shoot, you know what? Actually, there is this is going to be easy to take out, but there is a little bitty stain right there. But a Hugo Boss, extra large V-neck. Let's run it. See if anybody's interested in this. Very, very minor stain that should be easy to take out. But a Hugo Boss. Anybody want a Hugo Boss? V-neck. Pretty clean everywhere else. Did it go? Oh, no. Nobody wants that. That's perfect. How about a Victoria's Secret long sleeve? Let me find it. Where you at? Where you at, Victoria? There you are. Victoria's Secret. It does say it's a checkered. It does say medium on the tag. It looks like it's a little bit bigger though. Maybe it's medium guy size. I don't know, but it does look a little bit bigger than medium. But beautiful Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret long sleeve. See if everybody's interested. Let's start it right now. Auction has started. $2 start on a Victoria's Secret long sleeve checkered button down. Any takers? And none on that. Okay. Or was there? Nope. Let's see. What else do we want to do next? How about this one? Now, this one is a Mickey Mouse golfing. So this is a little windbreaker Mickey Mouse. The brand is Firethorn. And I believe this is a large. I don't see a tag anywhere, but it is like a little quarter zip there in front. Now, you might have to just clean it a little bit. I don't really see any stains, but there is like a little dust on it. It came out of a storage unit. But let's see if anybody's interested in this. A vintage Mickey Mouse golf. Again, there's the Mickey Mouse golfing. The brand name is Firethorn. And it is like a little windbreaker pullover. Let's start that party on this. So Mickey Mouse golf Firethorn jacket. It's a large, size large. I gotta get up close. I'm just trying to let him know here. Autocorrect. Okay. All right. And that went to Charlie. Carlos, thank you, my friend. Charlie Pickens. I got to get better at reading this. So what do we got here? So somebody said, I'm not making... Oh, I'm making fun. Okay, that was to somebody else. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much, Carlos. Let's see. What do we want to do next here? All right. Let me pull something over here. How about 2 bicycling shirts? They are, I believe, large. One is an Avenir, and the other is, it just says performance, but it says Swiss, so Swiss. It's got the logo. Let's find it on here real quick so I can move it to stage. Oh, we got some pre-bid on some stuff here too. Okay, so size large bicycling shirts. This is the one that it says performance right here. And it does have like the little pockets in the back, but it says, I'm probably going to butcher it, but Swiss, so Swiss. And then this one is size large, and the brand is, like I said, it's Avenir, but 2 bicycling shirts, 1 money. I know some of these can go for decent money. Some bicycling shirts. This is the perfect time. So 2 bicycling shirts, 1 money. 1 money. No interest. All right. Let's see if anybody wants to do a FootJoy golf short sleeve windbreaker pullover. As soon as I find it here. Where are you at? FootJoy. Size medium. All right, so you got FootJoy, size medium, short sleeve golf. This is for a golfer. And it does have the FootJoy little tag right there on the back, sewn in FJ for FootJoy. So this is great for either resale or for somebody that wants to use this when they're out on the course. Let's start it. And it looks like right now, Mr. Jose is in the lead. And at $4, you got a FootJoy pullover, short sleeve, windbreaker-ish. Jose's still in the lead at $7. It is black and gray. And Jose, you got it for $7. We just started a box for you now, my friend. Thank you. Also, just so everybody knows, tomorrow I'll be doing another show. I'll be co-hosting with Alex Beard King, and I will have a lot of gaming stuff. I have a Wii, I have a PS3, I have a bunch of PS4 games, PS5 games, and a bunch of other stuff. So you got to be here tomorrow. Got to support my boy Archie. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hope your daughter liked the stuff that I sent for her too. I hope. Let's see. You know, I think these are really cute. These are for a toddler couple shoes. This one, obviously, you can see it doesn't have any laces, but this is, it says size 6 toddler. Wander Nation. And then you got here these little Ralph Lauren polos, little cute things with the little bear. I love it. And they're in really good condition. Let's find it on here, see if anybody would be interested in these. Okay, so again, some toddler shoes, 2 of them. You get 2 of them for this purchase. You got the Wander Nation. There's what the bottoms look like. They do show a little wear. There's the bottoms on those. Little polo bear, Ralph Lauren. Really cool for some toddlers. Let's go ahead and get that started. See if anybody's interested in these. 2 toddler shoes. Some incredible little polo, Ralph Lauren. And, oh, these would definitely fit you too, Carlos. These will look good on you. Maybe it'll match whatever you're wearing that day. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. All right, let's do... Let's see. Let's try this one. This little Polo Nordstrom. Hawaii Yacht Club. Now, I did try to do some research on this. I found tags with Nordstrom on it like that, but I couldn't really find much that says Winter Mate Golf. But it looks like it was for either somebody that worked or somebody that was a member of the Hawaii Yacht Club. But it's a Nordstrom tag. I think I put vintage. I don't know. No, I didn't put vintage, but I think it is a vintage tag. So it's an XL. So I don't know if somebody looked it up real quick or whatever. Hopefully there's some value there. But let's see if anybody wants this. A Hawaii Yacht Club polo with the Nordstrom tag. And again, it says Winter Mate Golf. Winter Mate Golf. Beautiful little blue polo. And nope. All right, let's do these 2 shirts together. It's a Milwaukee. I'll show it to you guys here in 1 second. Let me just put the stage. Okay, so this is going to be 2 shirts, $2 start. The first one is, it's a new with tag V-neck MBX extra large. So it's a cool little design. I like this shirt. Unfortunately, right now it doesn't fit me because I'm a little too big. And then here's one that says Milwaukee. I believe this is also XL. It doesn't say, there's no tag. But the back is California with the flag. So Milwaukee. So you get both these $2 start. 2 shirts, both extra large. This one new with tag. Let's start it. See if anybody's interested. See if anybody is interested in these 2 shirts. Carlos says, I'm interested. I can do something with those. Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. What do we want to try? How about some fishing hats? And these are kind of like the other ones. You do got to put a little love into them, but I think you can get them reshaped and looking good. This is going to be 4 different fishing hats. The first one is this pretty cool orange one. There's the logo. It is a snapback, the classics. But you got that little logo right there. It is a snapback, like I said. And I don't know what it says. Times and Lives Company. There's what the inside looks like, the classics. It doesn't look worn, but we're going to still say it's used. It does have just a little bit of stain right there, but I'm sure that can be taken out. Then you got this one, which this orange hat looks like it lights up, but when I press the button, it doesn't light up. So something right here you press and it's supposed to light up there in the front. Does not work, but this is a Bass Pro Shop. And it is the Velcro back. And it is Paramount Outdoors. So there's 2 of the 4 hats. Then you got this Bite Me Alaska snapback. These 3 are actually in pretty decent shape. And then here's the tag on that one. Now this one definitely needs a little love. It looks like a little wrinkled, but it needs a little love to bring it back to life. But this is a Bass and Bunch, Midland, Texas. You got the little Texas flag there. There's what the back looks like, though. It is Velcro. Looks like it's on a DC. So let's see if anybody's interested in these hats. See if anybody says, you know what? I don't mind putting a little work on some of those, clean them up a little bit. I either like them for myself or I'll resell them. So 4 hats, 2 oranges, and boom. Oh, Woodpecker came in at the last second and said, you know what? I'm going to snipe it. Oh, Carlos comes in and says, nope, I like them for 3. Wild Woodpecker says, nope, I like them better for 4. So again, you've got 4 hats. Oh, Carlos comes in at the last second. You got a Bass Pro. This one, Times and Lives. That's a cool little emblem right there. And it's going to go for $5. $5. Awesome. Thanks again, Carlos. That was Carlos, right? Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Let's see. I got that there. Let's see if I can pair it with something here. Oh, not those. Let's see. Sorry, guys and ladies, bear with me. I'll tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to do these Adidas long pants, long joggers, Climacool. I believe it's large Adidas. I'm going to pair it with something, though. Let me put it to stage real quick. And I'm going to put it with these 2 bicycling shirts. See if anybody wants all 3 of these for a $2 start. So the ones I showed earlier, the 2 large bicycling shirts with these Adidas pants. $2, 3 items. See if anybody wants it. All large Adidas joggers in really good condition. Oh, Dapper, what is going on? Came in at the last second. Said, I'm going to take a stab at him. Smells good, too. Awesome. Thank you very much, D. Sapper. I think it's Dave, if I remember right. Thank you. And like I said, I will get these out in a couple days. I am having a show tomorrow, so come in tomorrow, and your shipping will cross over. That's the awesome thing about District. Okay, let's try these. There's some value, I believe, to these. If anybody's had a second to look them up. But these are some Nike PG for Paul George 3. I don't know if Jake's still in here, but I just saw a little TikTok that he did where he was telling somebody at a garage sale that, oh, those they don't even make those anymore. He lost his brand deal with Nike. I think so. Right, Jake? See if he's in here. But these are size 9, pretty decent continue. Paul George PG 3s, iridescent basketball shoes in pretty decent condition. Let's start it right now. We got Jose in the lead at $2 for some Nike shoes. Paul George PG 3s. Paul George at $3. Jake is winning these shoes. Oh, Carlos comes in and says, nope, at $5, I like them better. With 5 seconds left in the bidding. Some Paul George 3s. And bam, you got them. Good pickup on that. Let's see. Let's see this size, 2XL. I think I'm going to keep that for myself. All right, I'm going to try some Hugo Boss. This time I'm going to do 2, though, together. I'm going to do 2 V-neck Hugo Boss size XL on both. We'll see if anybody wants them. $2 start. 2 Hugo Boss. This one's a blue one. And this one is a white pair. On this one, like I showed you earlier, there is a minor stain there, which should be easy to get out. But these are 2 Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss. I had 4 of these. I'm keeping 2 for myself that will fit me. But right now we got Mr. Jose in the lead at $2. Auction just started. 2 Hugo Boss V-necks. Other than this one just having that one stain, these are in excellent condition. Excellent condition. And bam, Jose, adding to your collection. Ooh, this is something nice. This is a Cooperstown collection. Now it is small. This is for somebody petite or a youngster. And they have to be an Angels fan. As soon as I find it here. Where you at? Where you at? So this is an Angels. It is Anaheim. It says Anaheim right there. So that tells you about how old it is, because now they are just called LA Angels. But this is Anaheim small, petite Cooperstown collection. Nice and great condition. Let's see. It does say small right there, as you can see. I mean, like, this would be a belly shirt for me. But right now, we are at $6. Let's get this party started. $6 right now for an Angels Cooperstown Classic. You also see right down here, it's also got the Cooperstown logo. We're at $7 right now. Jake in the lead at $7. Jake says, this would look great on me. This would actually fit you, Jake. This would look great on you. Or Mrs. Flips, whichever. Dave is in the lead at $8. He says, nope, guys, for $8, I like it better. Angels, Anaheim, sleeve hit. It also has the little Angels California logo on the side. And this went to Mr. Scott, the Rad Picker. Thank you, sir. And we had a late one last night, didn't we, Scott? It was fun, though. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. All right. What do we want to do next? All right, this one. First Class Treasure has always been good to me. So you guys are some incredible buyers and sellers. So I know that I could have probably listed these on eBay, but that's not what it's always about to me. I'm going to give you guys a chance. This could be something good for your own, to give to somebody. It is a unisex if you want to keep it, or there is some resale value here. But these are some UGG furry slippers. Serpa slippers are what they're called. I don't know a size. I didn't see anything that said size. Or maybe I did put it on there. I don't know. Let's see. Is there a tag? Yeah, there is a tag. So I guess there is a size. Size 10. So scratch that. See what I know? But you got some Uggs. I mean, they're not in bad condition at all. They're in pretty good condition. Maybe I need to get that rock out of there. But they're pretty cool. Some Uggs. You can see the UGG logo right there. Let's see who wants it. Right now, Jose is in the lead. He says, these look good on my feet. Some little UGG Serpa slippers. So, see who is interested. Jose says $7. I'm very interested. So, not bad condition. And bam! Jose, you got them, brother. All right. Let's see. What else? What's the next thing I want to do? Let's do... No, not that one yet. I'll do... All right. I'm me see if anybody's interested in this one. This one's an old 1995. It says Rolex. So I guess Rolex sponsored some tennis match. Maybe they still do. I don't know. I'm not a tennis fan. United States Championships, Seattle, Washington. It is a Polo white. It looks in pretty decent condition. I don't really see anything major staining wise, but it is on a made in USA cotton deluxe tag. Oh man, I can barely see. All right, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Not the Wimbledon, not that one. Oh my, come on. Okay, there you are. 1995 Rolex. Yeah, 1995 Rolex. Move. See if anybody's interested in this one. But it is size large. It says it has a little Rolex right there. Symbol. Just a left breast hit only. Start right now. And who's in the lead? J Ride's in the lead at $7. So again, never heard of the tag cotton deluxe, but it is a made in the USA. Seattle, Washington, 1995 Rolex Championship tennis shirt. We are at $10. The Rad Picker says, you know what? I like that. I probably won't wear it because it's not cool to wear, but I'll find some old person that wants to wear that. And Jake says, oh, here in Utah, there are plenty of old people. Awesome. Thank you, Jake. There's Jake's. Let's see if anybody's interested in this one by itself. And this one is, oh my gosh, my eyes, USA. This is a vintage Polo Olympic Games, size XL. So this one may have, no, I don't see any pit staining at all. No, this one. So it's the other one that has some issues. Not the one I just sold, but another one I'm going to sell. But this one is on an Olympic Games collection by Hanes. I'll show you guys the tag. USA, made in the USA. So made in the USA. Hanes official Olympics tag. It's got the red, white, and blue collar. So the red, oh man, Rad, I know you know a lot of stuff. I forgot what they call this. The elastic for the arms, and then you got the blue for the collar. Hanes Herway was overrated, probably. Let's get it started. All right, right now, who's in the lead at $3 is, I gotta get closer. Shawnee, thank you so much for the bid. We got an Olympics logo right there. Jay Wright says, nope, I want that. And nope, Sean says, no, Jake. Not if I have anything to say about it. Jake's back in at $6. We got the red, white, and blue. Again, I forgot what that is called. Elastic, just elastic. Okay. Okay. I thought there was a name for this kind of shirt, but tells you what I know. We're at $7. Oh, Carlos, you're coming into tango with the other two, and you got it. The other two bowed out. Thank you. Now, this one is like a corduroy type, but this one, I know you can probably get gosh, it's hard to tell. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there were. I think this one just needs a little love as far as bringing some of the color back. I mean, but the white is still there. You probably just need to put some OxyClean on it. But this is a Wimbledon logo right there. And it's got the Wimbledon tag, XL, the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club by Kent and Kerwin. But you see the collar has nothing but the Wimbledon saying throughout the collar. See if anybody's interested in this one. Okay, so again, this one is a Wimbledon with the Wimbledon logo. Probably made in England, but it has the Championships Wimbledon logo right there. We've got a $2 start with the Rad Picker right now. So I'm not seeing any major stains, but I thought, yeah, I'm probably wrong. So this one's in good condition. And it's going to Rad. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Scott. Let's see, the Rad picker's on that one right there. Let's see, what do we want to do next? You know what? I'm going to do what I think is probably, I think a few of you are going to want this. I think, Jose, you got the last pair. But let's go ahead and start running this one. The RVCA new with tags, size 34. I'm not sure the length yet, but I will get that for you. Let me just pin it first. But look this up. There's some decent value here. It is size 34 with tag. There's the tag, the Weekend Chino RVCA. You guys can see. Smells incredible. It's got the RVCA right there. Let's go ahead and look at the inseam. See what that is for you. Just give me 1 second. Looks like it's about 32 and a half, so 32 to 33. So 34 by 32 to 33. So 34 by 32 to 33. A pair of brand new RVCA, new tag, black pants, size 34. In incredible condition. Let's go ahead and start that auction. So right now, Jose is winning it at $5. He might get a steal compared to the last one that he paid for. Oh, no, we're 11 now. Now we're 13. We've got a little tango going. I like the last ones you got, the camo. Those were my favorite. Too bad they didn't fit me. And we got Jake, $14. Awesome. Thank you so much. Smells good, too. These might fit you. You might keep these. I think are you 34s, Jake? I weigh 193 now. Yeah, right. I find that hard to believe. Are you really? All right. What do I want to do next? I'm going to save that Polo one for a second. You know what? Let's do these two Polo shirts. One of them you've already seen. But we're going to try it again. But we're going to pair it with something else. Maybe that'll entice you to take these off my hands as soon as I find it. Yeah, I'm going to put it under this one. So you're going to get two Polo shirts for a $2 start. So the first one that you haven't seen yet, I mean, I kind of like this, but I've never heard of the brand. It's called Project with a K. Project Rain. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that. Leave Joe Rogan alone. Heck no, man. Joe can handle himself. But anyway, this one is in incredible condition. It does have that little pocket hit right above it. Right there. And the size is extra large or TG. Must be a European thing. And then it's going to be that Nordstrom Wintermate Golf. So this is a vintage shirt, but this is the Hawaii Yacht Club logo Polo. And this thing's in good condition too. Right now, Carlos is in the lead at $2. He's like, $1 a shirt, I can deal with that. I can do something with that. No, Jay Wright says, okay, since they're both together, I'll do 3. Anybody want to do $2 a shirt? Bam! Jake, you got it, brother. All right. Ooh, I don't think I ran this one yet, did I? Juicy Couture, is that even a good brand still these days? I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Size small, and this is a heavy coat, though. So nobody needs it here in Vegas. I mean, we do get a little cold here. But Juicy Couture, small wool plaid coat. See if anybody wants to get this cheap to either keep or resell. It is in great condition. Incredible condition. Made in China. Made in China, though. Before the tariffs. And sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Tony, I've been carb loading. Not me. I've been doing keto. I'm down like 26 pounds. Hasi, how are you? Good to see you. I know everybody else says Haste. I say Hasi. We got a Juicy Couture. She's in the lead at $6. Oh, no, now it's at $8. Juicy Couture. This is a beautiful, beautiful. Smells okay. Smells good. I mean, there's no bad. By me saying okay, it just smells normal. Awesome. You got the party started for yourself. $10. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, all right, all right. Oh, you know what? I don't think I put this one in, but I'm going to try it. This is an American Eagle small leather female. I mean, I guess it could be unisex, but it's a little leather jacket. Let's see. What do I want to put it under? We'll do it under random medium. Okay. So this is an American Eagle Outfitters. Lots of different pockets. You know, you got the 4 different pockets there on the front. Here's what the back looks like. It is one of those with the arms are longer. So what is it, like a short waist? I don't know. There's a name for it, I'm sure. 26 pounds ain't nothing to sneeze at. No, but you know what? I feel so great on this diet. I've been doing keto. I'd like to try to get to carnivore, but that's just tough because I need some carbs. But I discovered the keto tortillas, and dude, that's been a game changer. It does. You're absolutely right. But you know what? It's just me and my dog, so their breath smells worse. So it's okay. They just get back what they give me. All right. Let's see if anybody's interested in this. American Outfitters, your Eagles Outfitters. Back from my mall days. Remember always seeing this. And Scott says, you know what, for $2, I like it. No. Hasi comes in and says, nope, you're not going to get it for $2. Oh, Rad says, you know what, at $4, you're not going to get it either. Hasi says, no, I want it. This would probably fit Jake at $193. We got the ride picker in at $6 with just a few seconds left. Ooh, Hasi says, no. I've already got my party started. My shipping is cheaper. I like it at that price. Bam. Awesome. Glad I ran that. Thank you. You got 2 great jackets. That is awesome. Coming up, guys and ladies, don't forget though, this is coming up. Big Pony, Ralph Lauren. I'll run it just shortly. Let me run some other stuff real quick. Ooh, this one. Now, unfortunately, this one is old. And it does have some staining. If you go down there and you see the pictures, it is a plaid jacket by Woolrich. But I'm sure somebody who's smarter than me knows how to get that out. I just throw all my clothes in the laundry, and I'm happy with how it comes out. There's a little bit on the collar. So if somebody is really interested in this and possibly a little project of getting it clean, please take it off my hands. But it is a vintage Woolrich flannel jacket. And unfortunately, I don't know. Oh, it is XL. I can see a little bit of the tag. It says XL. But I mean, it is cool. This is something I would have wore in the 90s in high school, because this was our thing in Kansas, because we're all Hicks. But I would have. Ooh, it's already at $4. Wow. I thought it was only going to go for $2, but dang, you guys always surprise me. Jay Wright says, Woolrich, I know that name. I'm going to take a chance on it. Woolrich, right there. We're at $7. Hasi says, no, I like it too. I can do something with that. Jake, you could probably use this up there, North Utah. We're at $10. Now we're at 12. Man, I am always surprised at what some things go for. You guys just surprise me. This tells you that I don't really pay attention to what things are worth. I don't look a lot of things up at all. So hopefully you guys did. Awesome. Thank you so much. Again, Ms. Hase. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do these. Now, I did buy this entire lot of hats mainly because of these two. And I was going to put them on eBay. But I wanted to bring some fire to you guys. Ooh, I see there's actually pre-bids already. But, pardon me. So here's the thing. You probably saw the pictures. This looks brand new. It doesn't look like it's worn. So I don't understand where this came from. But you can look inside the hat. Just because that's there, I know it doesn't mean that it's new. But this is a one size fits all. It says the finals. So if somebody knows how to clean that, I think you got a pretty good hat here. It is an Adidas also. And it has the little foil sticker. And then you've got this Lakers one, which again, it's got the cardboard on the inside. It just needs to be shaped and probably a little love put into it to make it look really good. There's what it was going for at one time. Also has a little foil sticker. But this is NBA Elevation. So 2 Lakers hats. This one is pretty cool looking. It's just like I say, look at it. So just know you probably have to put a little love into it to bring it back to life. Or if you want to keep it yourself, it probably will look good. Dang, we're at $11. T-Mac. Hey, that's a new name. Thank you for the bid. We've got 1 second. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, T-Mac. I'm Archie, by the way. I don't recognize your name. If you want to put your real name in, otherwise I'll just call you T-Mac. Thank you. Let's see. Let's put this one over here. Let's see. Even though the Lakers suck, I mean, coming from a Jazz fan, I'm sure. How often do you buy storage units, Archie? Actually, I try to get at least one a week. I'm trying to vamp it up to get more, but probably about once a week. So just the thrill of storage units are freaking amazing. If you guys ever have a chance, not if you live here in Vegas, don't buy any. They suck. I don't want competition. But if you ever have a chance, just be mindful what you're getting because there is a lot of work in them. Don't bid on projects because I will tell you that at least some units, at least 50% is trash, but there's still gold. And what I mean by gold, I don't mean like you could find physical gold, but I mean like there's bangers and there's stuff that's valuable in the units. So yeah, I want one all the time since okay, so you did get one before. So hopefully it worked out real well, but I just feel storage units, you get a bigger bang for your buck because obviously you don't see what's in there. And just the thrill of going through, like when you go to a garage sale, you know what you're getting, you know? And don't get me wrong, that's still fun. And the thrill of bargaining is absolutely fun. I even used to do liquidation pallets. Again, some of them were unmanifested. Those were fun, but they've kind of taken the fun out now too, because they're starting to cherry pick and take out the good stuff. But storage units, I'll always do them. Okay, let's do. You know what? I am. You guys are going to judge me on this one, and I apologize. I almost put these on auction, and I just wanted to know the name of them. So when I Google Lensed it, these are 100+ shoes. So sorry, I'm not going to run those. I just wanted to tell you guys that's how much research I really don't do. But if I see something that's 100+, you know, I've got to still put it on. But with that said, here, actually, I'm not going to do those yet. Let's do this little thing. This does say it's a little Vera Bradley Campus Double little ID wallet in pretty good condition. Yeah, the hunt is amazingly fun. Let's see if anybody's interested in this little Vera Bradley little ID wallet with the tag. $2 start. Charlie says, you know what? That will look great with my purse. Right, Carlos? Oh, you're in Tennessee? T-Mac says, I'm going to steal it from you for $3. I'm going to be in Tennessee in a couple months for what they call a Tennessee, what is it? It's in Greenville. I don't know where that is in relation. Oh my God, it's at $5. Thank you very much. But I will be there. We got a big reseller meetup that's going on out there. The Reseller Locker Room podcast, an old podcast that I was on. Jake actually was our very first guest. I believe it was Jake. But thank you so much, MBS Bargains. I've seen your name a lot. Sorry. And I do appreciate you do tremendous things with this platform. I've seen you a lot here. But thank you so much. But it is free, by the way, that meetup. So are you going, Scott? Oh, I know you're sponsors. Okay, yeah. I guess that would mean you're going. 30 minutes west of Chattanooga. Cool. Unfortunately, my grandfather passed away, but I think Chattanooga is by Dayton, and that's where my grandpa lived. He had a little farm up there in Dayton. Loved going there. But I'm a huge Elvis fan, like huge Elvis fan. So I've been to Tennessee quite often, obviously, to visit him. I have an uncle that's a Christian songwriter that lives in Nashville. Go up and I've seen him, but I always go to Graceland. So Dayton is in the hills. It is in the hills. And Lookout Mountain, loved it. Little Fat Man Squeeze back when I was, a lot thinner. It was easier to go through. I don't think I could do it now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and run this one now. This is the Big Pony Ralph Lauren Polo, size large. Let me just get it to stage though first. Looks like there is a pre-bid on this already, but let's look at it again. Okay, so this is a Polo Big Pony gold color logo. You got the number 3 right there also. I guess they all say 3. I don't know the significance of the 3. If somebody knows, put it in chat because somebody is definitely way smarter than I am. Polo Ralph Lauren Big Pony black shirt. Pretty good condition. If I didn't say it earlier, it is a large. It says custom fit. So it's at $9 right now. Let's go ahead and run that. So $9 for a gold Big Pony logo, Ralph Lauren, number 3, large. We're at $11. Man, I wish this fit me. I would have kept it. Okie, where you been? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to the party. Okie, you just got your own party started. Thank you. Oh, you're leaving? Thank you, man. Thanks, Carlos. Okie, what is it? Okie what? Okie Spirit Swag. Thank you. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't run Carlos off. Uh-oh. Getting bullied, huh? All right. What do we want to do next? I wonder if Dickies is still a thing. I don't even know if Dickies brand is still a thing, but this is a little Dickies work jacket. XL. Looks to be in pretty good condition. You got the Dickies XL tag right there. You got the little logo. Little gray work jacket. So let's see. Is this right? $9? Is this the right one? Oh, okay. What? $9 already? Bam! Little Dickies gray work jacket. We're at $10 for Jake. T-Mac says $11. I can work with that. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the bids. We are adding to your box. Thank you. Let's see. Where did T-Max? Oh, you're over here. Awesome. Thank you again. You know what? I'll go with the theme before anybody bids. This is another Dickies hoodie, though. Before I put it up, though, just know that there are a few minor little stains right there. Again, I'm sure that somebody knows how to take those out. I just didn't want to take the time. But this is an XL, pretty thick, though, Dickies hoodie. So string's pretty dang good. It is thick, like I said, and it's got your little pockets right here at the belly. See if anybody wants this at a $2 start. But a Dickies zippered hoodie. Okie says, I like it. I like it for $3. It is an XL. And bam! Okie, you got it. Okie, there you go. Let's see. I am starting to go through most everything now. You know what? Let's do this. These two did not sell, but I'm going to put them together. Actually, you know what? Actually, I didn't run this. Never mind. But this did not sell. But let me, you know what? I'm going to put these two together. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of weight, though, to it. But let's do it at the medium. As soon as I find it. Sorry, everybody. Just bear with me. Random medium. Let me move to stage. Let me hit that. Let me hit duplicate. Okay, so this is going to be two items. This is a Victoria's Secret medium size button up, like checkered. Well, it's just button up from there up. So what is that, like a half button up? So it is a pullover. So we've got that. And then I've never heard of this brand. Maybe somebody else has, but it's called Boohoo. Boohoo large. Smells freaking incredible. Smells like, because it came out of the same unit as those RVCAs, which smell good. But this is like a military turtleneck little sweater. And it has the little stripes right there on the right arm. But it looks like MBS Bargains came in at $2. $1 a shirt so far. Okie said, nope, I like it. I'm in at $4. So again, you got a Victoria's Secret size medium. Not a full button up, but like a half button up, pull over. So we're at $6. Back in my day, we loved, thank you very much, Okie. We loved wearing turtlenecks. I don't know why, but we did in Kansas. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do this one. I got a bunch of hats, but you know what? This one, I just have to go, you know, with the little tape thingy. But this is another one of those, says times and lines. But this has a little pew pew on it. So if anybody's offended, I apologize. But I'm going to run this, just see if anybody is interested. I don't have a picture of it. I'm going to do it as a random small. But it is a black hat with a little pink ching, 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 on it. And it says that on the back. It is on a flex fit, large to XL. So it is a fitted hat. Right there, you got a little sticker. I mean, it's in pretty clean condition. I would say it's probably never been worn before, but we're going to say it's used. But I like this hat. I thought about keeping it for myself, but I'm like, you know what? It doesn't match my eyes. But Rad Picker says it matches my eyes. I'll get it. I just think the color is just, the pink on the black is just amazing. I like that. So a fitted hat. I am, send it for free. I wasn't going to say what it was. I was just going to show it. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Appreciate it. All right. Let's do, you know what? I'm going to do these three together. So I've heard. It's not a bad thing. Let's do another random medium. Move to stage. Let's do, there's going to be 3 shirts. One of them is a Hugo Boss V-neck. I am going to go ahead and sell it. I was going to keep it. Duplicate. Okay. So there's going to be 3 shirts. So this is a 2XL Hugo Boss V-neck, blue, in incredible condition. Blue. I know it's got a little bit of wrinkling, but that's easy to fix. Hugo Boss, size 2XL. So you're going to get 3 shirts here. The others are just some little random Phi Kappa Alpha football. So I think it's USC if I had to guess. But this is on a Gildan medium tag. But it's got the number 15, go Patrick Mahomes, on the back. And then this random Kilkenny, Marina, Georgia, with a back hit, Life's a River. Life's a River. Life's a River. See if anybody wants all 3 of these, but the big thing is just the Hugo Boss double XL V-neck in excellent condition. So a Hugo Boss V-neck 2XL, we're at $2. That is less than $1 a shirt. That is going to be a good pickup. So 3 shirts, 1 money. Awesome. Thank you, Oki. All right. How are we on time? I don't think anybody's behind me, right? There's nobody chose right behind me. So I'm just going to finish out. So if you guys want to stick with me for just probably about another 15 minutes. Unless, does anybody want to go through some of the hats too? I can pull out some of those, see if anybody. But hey, let's do this. Another pair. These aren't Nikes. These are Adidas. There's the bottoms. Adidas equipment ADV. I don't know. I've got it on here. I better just read this. Put it to stage. Adidas EQT. I assume for equipment. Basque ADV men's real coral white black athletic shoes. Red, white, black. Oh, that was supposed to say red, I'm sure. I don't know. I copied and pasted this. I probably did it wrong. You guys can see it. I'm sorry. But it is size 12. I promise you that. So you've got a red pair of these Adidas size 12 EQT Basque ADV. Right now it's only at $2. That is a good pickup. Let's start it. Auction has started on a size 12 Adidas pair of shoes. We're at $3. Oki says, is that $3? Now we're at $4. You're bidding against yourself. Oh, it's an earlier bid. I see. Okay. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I see. They're pre-bids. Awesome. Thank you very much for the pre-bids also. We're at $7. Pretty good condition there on the bottom. We're at $9 now. I mean, they're in pretty good condition. You know, I mean, a little bit of wear, a little bit of cleanup needs to go on with them. But we're at $11. And of course, now the dogs want to start barking. They were good the entire time. I don't know if you can even see the insoles, but they're in pretty good condition. And who got it? Oh, no, somebody stole it. Oki stole it. There you go. There's the inside. Size 12 US. Made in Vietnam. We're at $16. We are at $16. These are pretty nice looking shoes. I wear Crocs all the time. I'm lazy. And Hey Dudes. I have athletic shoes. I have my Patrick Mahomes, never worn, still in the box, brand new. Every generation he's come out with. Wow, awesome. $18. Thank you. Thanks, Dave. Let's put that like that. All right. Let's see. I'm going to pull. You know, I'm just going to run some of these hats, see if you guys want any. You know, here's a couple more Lakers hats, but just know, like this one, the Shaquille O'Neal 34 Lakers does have that right there. So take that into consideration, please. It does have the Velcro back O'Neal NBA logo. And then this one actually also Velcro back. It has just a little bit of inside like staining. It's more like color staining than sweat staining. Or maybe it was because of the sweat, but this is another Lakers hat. I'm going to run it just to see if anybody possibly wants them. You just never know until you run it. Okay, so again, just 2 Lakers hats again. So don't forget though, there is that little staining. If somebody knows how to get rid of that, I mean, you got 2 great hats, but one of my favorites right there, Shaquille O'Neal. Love the dude. Love the guy. And oh, Jax, how you doing? Welcome to the party. Thank you. I'm going to assume, Jax, you know how to clean everything. You probably know what you're doing, so hopefully you can get that out. Let me see. Oh, here's a couple Bass Pro. Let's do this. A couple Bass Pro. We'll do 2 more. Oh, you know what? We'll see if anybody's interested in these. Okay, so here's 2 more Bass Pro. This one is a snapback gray Bass Pro. They do need a little love, so anybody that knows how to reshape them, but it is a mesh trucker-ish hat. The inside is pretty clean, though. I will tell you that. The inside is clean. It's just, I'm sure that hats just been sitting on hats, and you got the little American flag right there on the bill. And this one is actually a Bass Pro tag. Inside, very little staining right there. You can probably see it, but otherwise, it looks pretty good. But it is the Velcro. I call it Velcro because if anybody that sells on eBay knows you can't use the word Velcro. Oh, this also has the Bass Pro little tagged logo on it. So let's run it. Right now, we're at $3. So 2 Bass Pro hats. It even says Bass Pro Shops right there. We're at $4. $4. This is one thing I haven't done yet is I haven't looked at how to reshape hats and how to clean them and stuff. That's probably something I need to do. I've just always tried to get rid of hats real cheap. Unless obviously there's some value in there in great shape, like my Biscuits hat. Believe it or not, I found this at Goodwill. Thank you, Dave. $5. Thank you very much. Ooh, let's do these 2. Wow. These look like some old trucker hats. This one, I will tell you, is very flimsy, though. Yeah, look, just take that into consideration. If you don't bid, you're not going to offend me. But, yeah, it's very flimsy, and it feels like some of the bill may be broken. But this is a Power Punch mere power and performance or more power and performance Power Punch. I like the color match on this, or not the color match, but you know what I mean, the little light blue with the white. But let's run this again, see if anybody's interested. If you're not, and that is a deal breaker, you're not going to offend me. But this one is cool. This is more like a winter one. This one, the bill feels actually pretty decent shape, but this is Andy's auto wrecking. It is a snapback, and you've got the winner made in Taiwan logo, but inside looks pretty good. The foam looks pretty good. And on this one, the foam looks pretty good too. So we'll see if anybody's interested. This is probably what you're more interested in if you are interested in this lot at all. But we've got 2 older trucker hats. Oh, Carlos comes in at the last second and says, you know what? I'll take a chance on it. No, Dave says, you know, $1.50 hat is worth it. I think so too. So you got the 2. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks again, Dave. Let's see. No, that one needs some cleaning. I'm not going to do that one. Let's see. Let me see if anybody's interested in this little Under Armour. Carlos, this was not in that little deal. I should have thrown it in for you though, but we're going to run this one. This is actually one that I've been sitting on this. I think I ran it last time and might not have gone. But this is an Under Armour jacket. It's got the yellow and gray size. I don't know, but I'll say large. Can't see the tag. Let's see if anybody's interested in this. Okie says, I'm interested. Okie dokie. We've got a jacket. I love this little color with the yellow and the gray. I love that. I think it looks sharp. But the jacket's in pretty good condition. Pretty good condition. All right, Okie, thank you. Okie is right there. Let's make sure. Yeah, Okie. You grab a drink real quick. Guys, like I said, I don't think there's anybody going live behind me. If anybody wants to tell me if there is. But otherwise, I'm just going to kind of go through some of these until we all get tired, if that's cool. I'm going to run. I don't know. I don't know if anybody would be interested in this. I don't know anything about this. I don't know that I've ever heard of this brand, Rough Trade. It does seem like an older, more vintage type. It's got like a light denim color to it, but it's a button down long sleeve. Pretty good condition. Size XL. Let's see. Did I even put it on here? Oh, you know what? I didn't, but you know what? That's all right. We'll just add it. Okay, we're not going to do it for that much, but we'll do medium. Okay, we'll see if anybody's interested in this little light denim color RT Rough Trade authentic sportswear button-down shirt. Oh, Okie says I'm interested at $2. It's in pretty good condition. You know, I mean, you just probably need to take a little iron. That'll be fixed real easy. We're getting it, and it's going to Okie. Yep. Thanks again. I've got one more clothing. Oh, okay. It just now said, so I thought maybe I missed something. I'm going to go with this Nautica pullover, little quarter zip. It is pretty heavy. It's got a little blue logo there. Size is XL. There is some weight to this though, so I don't think. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to probably put it at large. Sorry, everybody. Oh, come on now. Where are you at? There we go. We'll move it to stage. So we'll see if anybody's interested in this. Maybe not, but it is a green with a little blue logo. Extra large Nautica. It says Nautica there on the collar. It is a little heavy. Shipping, unfortunately, is a little higher on this one. But see if anybody's interested in this. Oki says, I'm going to get it out of your house and have it sent to me. I am tired of this being in my house. Awesome. Thank you again. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to do a couple of these. There's this baseball hat. Let's see if we can find some more baseball at all. Actually, you know what? I lied. I'm going to do a couple of NASCAR. Now, this one, it does look like it's for a smaller head, so maybe youth. But I didn't really see very many of these. I don't know if it's rare or not. Don't take my word for it. I tried to look it up, but I didn't see a lot. Maybe you guys can do some quick research, see if it's even worth it. But I'm going to run 2 of these little NASCAR hats. So again, you got this M&M one, which I believe is Kurt Busch, 18, Joe Gibbs Racing. And then there is the inside. It is youth though. Chase Authentic. And then you got the Chevrolet one, which it looks like it's purposely supposed to be distressed. And then it's got the red, white, and blue mesh. GM trademark. So it is a GM trademarked hat. So this is something you probably picked up at a race. But we're at $2. Or are we? No, we are not at $2. I didn't duplicate. So, okay. So these 2 hats, you got I believe, like I said, Kurt Busch NASCAR kid size M&M hat, and you got this Chevrolet. Both look like they are branded GM trademark, and then this one is Chase Authentics NASCAR. So we're at $3, and Oki is taking it down for $3. Thank you again. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Cool. This one's actually kind of cool. Let's run these together. Okay. So this is going to be 2 hats. So this is a Charger 5950 hat. It is, it looks like it might be breast cancer awareness. Yep, it sure is. That is pretty cool. Now, they are in my Kansas City Chiefs division, so I'm not a big fan of these people. But that is cool. This is a cool looking hat. It's got the pink underneath bill. It is 5950, 7 3/8 fitted hat, new era. And then you've got this Mets trucker hat. Now, here's the thing, though. Now, this was actually a Las Vegas. So the Mets used to be our farm team here. Now it's the A's. But this is from the Las Vegas 51s. So this was a stadium giveaway. It is a Velcro. There is a little bit of minor yellowing inside. But again, you're getting this amazing Chargers fitted hat, 7 3/8 with the breast cancer awareness. So Oki says, I like them both. So we're at $3. You got the Mets. And Dave says, nope, at $4. I like them. And bam! You got it, Dave. Adding to your little collection. All right, you guys still with me? We want to keep going? I'll go as long as you guys like the hats, because I'm looking to get rid of them. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this one. This is actually pretty good condition. Rams. You got the foil sticker on it. Team apparel, one size, but it is a mesh trucker. So I'll see what hat we can pair with it. I'll go ahead and put it to stage, but this is the first one. Okay, I'll keep going. This one's pretty cool. If you're a Rams fan, I mean, look at that. That is way cool. What do I want to put with it? You know what? I'm going to keep this one. I'm not a big fan of recycled hats myself, but you know what? I don't care. This isn't going with it, though, so don't bid. I'm going to keep this one because that's my hockey team. You know what? I know these aren't too sought after, but this is Super Bowl 42. It does look like it might be a new hat because it has that, but the problem is it was probably with something that put a little staining on it. But it is a fitted hat. It's a mesh fitted hat. It's got a little football logo there. It is Reebok. It is a Reebok one size fits all NFL branded hat. It's got that little cardboard in it, but it's going to go with this mesh Rams hat. Let's start the auction. So again, you got two hats, both mesh. One is your snapback and one is a fitted mesh. So you got Super Bowl 42 and then you got the Rams. See if anybody wants those two. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Let's try these two. Now these are used and they probably need a good cleaning. So you'll need to throw them in either the dishwasher or the duplicate again. Or you might, however you wash the hats. But this is going to be a Jaguar. It's got the little Jaguar logo, but that is like a lifted, like silver color little logo on there. It is Jaguar branded, I believe. Oh no, it's Puma. You know what? I'm sitting there saying it's Jaguar. It's Puma. It's Puma brand. See how stupid I am? That's Puma. I'm thinking Jaguar, the freaking car. And then you got a Vans, like a tie-dye Vans. Again, they do need to be cleaned because it looks like this one might have a little bit of like sweat staining on it, but you can barely see it. And this one's in actually decent condition. It just needs to be shaped, but it is the Vans. It's got like a little patch sewn on. Dave says, I like them for $2. I'm going to take a chance on them. So again, two hats, Puma and Vans. Puma and Vans. Oh, Carlos comes in and says, you know what? No, I'm going to take them for $3. So Puma hat, little Puma logo on the back. Awesome. Thanks, Carlos. Put that right there in yours. Let me see. Some of these need to be cleaned, so I'm going to have to clean them because they're not in the best shape right now to sell. What is this one? Disney Cruise Line. Let's see. What do we want to pair it up with? You know what? I'm going to pair it up with this one. Let's do these two. Again, you have to bring these back to life. So sorry, but I literally just, these have been in a bin and I'm just kind of pulling through them. But you guys can see the shape it's in right now. I'm pretty sure, though, that if somebody knows what they're doing, they can bring life back to this. But this is Times and Lines Company. It is a camo mesh snapback by Otto. Otto, I know they make some military hats, but the bill is camo. And then this is a Disney Cruise Line hat. It does look like it's for a smaller head, but it does say Disney Cruise Lines right there. It's not in that bad a shape on the inside, if you guys can see, but let's see if anybody wants that. And that's the Velcro back. So two hats, Disney and a Times and Lines little camo hunting hat. See if anybody's interested in these two. Boop. Nope, no problem. Let's see. I'll tell you what, let's do these. Let's do two 2 more racing ones. Such a shame because some of these look like they were new at one time because they have that in there, but they're just like they put something like a freaking brick on it. But you know what? Again, if you know what you're doing, you might be able to bring it to life. But this one's in pretty darn good condition, except for, well, as far as not much dirt on it at all. It does need to just kind of have a lint roller on it probably, but a Snap-on Racing. It is a Velcro back Snap-on. And then you got a trucker hat, which is Mac Tools Motorsports. And it is on the Swingster, one size fits all. It is a mesh snapback. See if anybody's interested in these two. Mac Tools Racing and Snap-on Racing. Dave says, I'll take it. I like this one. I'd probably wear this one, to be honest with you, myself. I like these older type hats. Awesome. Thank you, Dave. I do think, though, because the rest I really have to clean them up and stuff, so I'm not going to do any more. But, guys, I'm very happy with everything today. So thank you very much. I really appreciate everybody. I'll probably ship out Friday because I'm doing another show tomorrow. And just so you all know, I am doing a Wii that actually works. I've got some PS4 games, some PS5 games. I've got a PS3 that I'm getting ready to test. So I'll know tomorrow whether it works, but it looks like it probably does work. But it is a PS3. It's not the backwards compatible, though. But come back tomorrow because I'll have those and plenty more. What time? I don't know yet. Just keep an eye out. I think it's probably going to be about 2 p.m. Let's just say, don't quote me on this, but it might be 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern. I am co-hosting with Alex Beard King Picker, and he always has incredible things. So he and I will be co-hosting tomorrow, but come back and check it out. I think Jake will be on tomorrow too. So if you're going to be on his, I'm probably going after him. So thank you all very much, though. Appreciate y'all. Have a great night.